Hello, this is LMB Simmer and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I am doing a build. It is my first build in a long time. I think the last one and probably the first one that I did completely of my own building and not just renovating was a few years ago for the Spark Challenge. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys today. So we are here in Brindleton Bay. And this is the lot that the original dog park is on, and I rebuilt a dog park. So let me see if I can remember. This is actually my second time trying to record this, and like the third or fourth start from the computer altogether. It has been a day, and I've been having some computer issues, as well as the neighborhood's dogs had started barking in the last one. So hopefully we'll get through this one with not so many technical difficulties. Okay, so I named this the Friendly Paws Dog Park, and I decided to build this. Unfortunately, I had not been feeling well due to a medication, so I did not get this up in July like I wanted to, but my dog turned 10 this year in May. It was his birthday, and then we brought him home in July, at the end of July, for his forever home. So he had two 10-year anniversaries this year, and I decided to do this in honor of him. So the park is very blue colored forward because my favorite color is blue, and so I put my little dog, he is a part Chihuahua, part Poodle mix, a Chipu, named Arctos, and there is one of him on the gallery. It's not the best version of him that probably could be there, but I had a hard time manipulating the pet spiders back then, so maybe I could do a better job and maybe I'll redo one, but he's up there on the gallery and his color is aqua because that's my favorite color. So I put a lot of blue into this build. We call him his little brother. There's another little dog in the house that doesn't belong to me, but I spend a lot of time with him too. His name is Arrow. His color is red. We've kind of color coded our dogs. I know that's kind of weird, and we are those type of people. So he's red and my dog's aqua, and so, you know, not all their toys or anything but some of their clothes and their carriers and stuff like that are color coded, their collars and leashes, and that way it's just easy to know whose is what stuff. And the other one, he is mostly a Shih Tzu. His mom does have some Havanese in him, and his dad is a full-blood Shih Tzu. So that is little Arrow. But then Arctos, my dog, is the Chipu. So this is a park, just set as a park, and then it does have the traits, dog-friendly training ground, and the bracing breezes. I did not give it a lot challenge, but you're welcome to do that if you want. Unless I did I put wild prairie grass? I don't think so. I think I just, yeah, no, I didn't. Just wanted to double check because I just thought for a second. But I did put some prairie grass on here for your horses. So if you're living in Brindleton Bay and you have horses and you want to ride your horse down to the park, then there's grass in here for them to eat and a trough for them to drink out of. And although this is more of a dog-friendly park, there is a litter box for the cats, and of course the cats can play with the toys and drink out of, or eat out of the bowls. I'm sorry, they don't have any drinking bowls for animals in The Sims, sadly and unfortunately. So this is the street and kind of the main entrance to the park and the little dog sign. And then over on this side, we have more of that wild grass hay stuff for the horses. There is a bunny tree here, and over here there is a wild bird tree as well, because I wanted this to just be nature filled. And I kind of envisioned like Brindleton Bay made a man-made little pond here so that the park would be good for everybody and multiple activities. And I also did not put any of the new Love Struck in here because I visioned this as a family-friendly park. So I didn't want to put any of that stuff in here, but you are welcome to bring your own blankets and take care of that stuff here if you want. And let's just get into it. Okay, we've got a little leg again this time. Hopefully that will go away very quickly. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to start over here first with the building. So here is the building from the outside, and this is the back side and the back side of the park too. I tried to create like the little water pumping station here. I wanted to use the bigger ones, but I do a completely vanilla game. I do not use any mods or tools or CC. So unfortunately, since I don't use the tool mod, I couldn't get the one bigger pipe to work. So it's got the little pump, but I think it does the aesthetic job that I want it to anyway. So this is the public bathrooms. I did play test this. I used off the gallery the one family from the Sims to the Smith family, and then I added everyone from all the stages to make sure that this would function and work for all the different stages of family life. So unfortunately, since it was play tested, they did leave a dirty nappy here in the bathroom, but that won't be there on the gallery. But there are the little training potties in here as well as big potties. And then I envisioned this as kind of the maintenance guy's closet here. So none of this is functional except for maybe if they can get into here, they could do decorations for the park, but it's just for aesthetic. That there's somebody here that comes to maintenance the park and take care of the grounds. Unfortunately, but not surprisingly, there is no decorative or functioning public water fountain feature in The Sims 4. So that's kind of what this is there to kind of mimic. We don't have one. I wish we did. That's what I wanted, but I figured here is where you can get some water if you need it. And then of course the hose, so that the person that does do the maintenance can do all the watering and maintaining of the lawns. There is a water bucket here to play with and do a water balloon fight. And let's see, before we get, so for the teenagers, there is the cheerleading and the basketball court. There's also a football to throw around. We also do have the marbles over here that they can collect and play with. And then over here is the training grounds. I fenced it off because I figured, so if you were here training your dog, you wouldn't want them to get distracted by all the other stuff and run off. So they are kind of gated in here. And then I put the food bowls over here. I wish we had a water bowl for the pets to make it more realistic, but we don't. And some toys because I figured they could run around and blow off steam once they're done with their training. But the bucket's there because I figure perhaps if you have to go get the water to fill the water bowl that's not real for your pet, just kind of a realistic thing. And I did put a bird feeder over here so you could watch the birds. And then of course here are the bikes for people, the kind of the bike rack. And then this is the infant and toddler section. So I also fenced this off so that it would be, you know, realistically thinking it would be so that you could keep your young ones safe and out of the way. So there is a lovely little playground here for the little ones. And then there are the little infant play mats here if they're still at that stage. And again, it's all play tested. That is the sandbox and the picnic tables for the adults and benches for them to watch. And then because it is a park, you do have to have the chess tables. So there's a couple right here. And then there's another birdhouse, a bench to just sit by the pond. Here is your picnic ground areas. You've got the grills here. The pool thing is here. There's rescue tools, just a little fun, realistic aesthetic. There is the little fish thing, but I do believe when I did play test this, you might have to add your own fish. So with this one, you may have to stock it from your Sims inventory to have that, but that is a simple thing. And then there are some ducks and things in this pond, and there's also some bugs and mosquitoes that will come up that are hidden in here. And then I thought this was a cute little kids water feature over here with the little frog fountain. Then over here is the playground for the older kids. So you've got like this little structure that kids made with their toys and random household goodies. And then of course the pirate ship I thought was very fitting for Brindleton Bay because it is a very, you know, piratey kind of watery, you know, it is a seaside town, coastal town. So I figured this was a very fitting theme. And so that's why I went with kind of more of the natural woods structures and everything, monkey bars and a swing set, a couple more of the balls to show that kids would play, an old tire that they made into a plant bed. So there you go. And then over here too, there is the hopscotch. So the kids can play hopscotch. So there you go. That is my Friendly Paws Park and the tour of that. It is there, and I will have it up on the gallery. So my gallery idea is a little bit different. I've tried to change it a couple times, but it hasn't worked out. So my channel is LMB Simmer, but the gallery is Crysteana. I will have it listed in the description below. It is spelled Crysteana. So a little bit different of a spelling for it. But yes, you will be able to find this on the gallery under Crysteana. And that is it. So thank you so much for your time and patience. And I really hope that you download this park and enjoy it if it is your thing. So thank you again and have a great day wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye.